Hey everyone, how's it going? So I figured while I've got the energy, I might as well keep going with these videos. So this is the um, video I'm gonna title what we like about this um, V8 Absolute. And if you watched my other one, what we don't like, then it shouldn't come as any surprise to you what I do like. So, and it's basically kind of everything about it. Um, the motor head is improved compared to my DC 59 motor head I had. This is my original 59 Animal with this style brush head, which is available on the V6 now. But my 59 motor head had something more like this with a direct drive. Um, they improved it a little bit. I mean, the performance is, you can tell it spins a lot more. It spins a lot faster and it's a lot more aggressive. I mean, I like the fluffy head. And I haven't touched on this yet, but I do like the new style quick release compared to the old style release. This one wasn't bad because if sometimes you can just press it once and then pull away. But this is just a much better design overall. And this, like, I can't say enough good things about the mini power head. It just has so much power. Like, if you're doing a dog bed, like over where she is in her dog bed right now, it just tackles it. It just devours the bed. Compared to the other one that would, kind of just get caught up and then stop, and then you have to let go and then restart it again. This one just eats everything all up, and I really like they finally added an aggressive brush to it, and the other ones weren't bad. The motor was strong enough, but the brushes were so wimpy. It's like they put these wimpy brushes on there because they figured, oh, like it's like they acted as if their motor was wimpy, which it really wasn't. It was like almost like they set the sensitivity really high. Like if it started to slow down, they're like, oh no, we're gonna turn off. We're not gonna let the motor strain even the slightest amount. But this one, it's just, if you've seen my V10 videos, I just can't praise it enough, and it's the same thing as the V10. So, yeah, I mean, I like everything. I like how the bin ejects on this, and I'm a huge fan of quiet things, so the fact that they made this quieter is a huge, huge plus for me over the 59, and I guess I'll start with the old 59. So that's on low, and you have to hold it. That's on max. And I should say that I also like that they did this rocker switch here versus having to press it, like, to activate it, you had to press it while you were holding the trigger. This one, it's kind of nice that you can just do it without the trigger activated. Yeah, so this one is really quiet. So low, that's low speed. That's low speed. So huge improvement in the sound. And here it is on high, or max. It's almost like the max mode on this is almost as loud as the regular mode on that. if not still a little bit quieter. But yeah, I really like everything about this V8 Absolute. It's everything that I thought it would be. Um, After watching other people's videos and just reading up on it. It's one of those things that I'm kind of good, like I just have good intuition, like I can kind of see something and know if I'm gonna like it or not, or know its flaws um, or its attributes right away, and this is what I thought it would be. Like I said, the motor head, it just does a phenomenal job in this setup compared to the V10. Why they didn't decide to make the V10 one like this, I don't know, because if the V10 used this motor head, then it would perform a little bit better probably. You know, they opened up this area so you got more airflow. They put this little squeegee back here versus that annoying rubber boot that the 10 had that would actually drag on the floor, and if you got vinyl floors, I noticed that it would, on the one section that's vinyl, it would leave scuff marks on the outer edge, and then that boot was already starting to get worn down in the 3 weeks or 4 weeks that I had it. But yeah, I mean, just a huge improvement here. It grooms the carpet even better than my 59 did. And the 59 did better than the V10. I just can't say too many positive things about that V10. This is just, for me, this is the sweet spot. But you know, some people like that it's just the V10's a newer Dyson and it's a bigger capacity and that's it. That's all they care about. But for me, it's how it works, and I think this so far is their best stick vac in their lineup, in my personal opinion. So let me just show you it again in action here. I just can't get over how quiet it is. I mean, the V10 was quiet like this too, but they did a really good job. There's really no competition for a Dyson stick vac whatsoever. If you can afford it, they're worth it. Even if you can only afford the V6, which has this style head, you know, even this style head does an okay job. I mean, it doesn't groom as well, like you can't see it in the video here, but when you pull back, it doesn't do the greatest job fluffing up the lines it left going forward from the wheels, but still, it does a pretty good job. So if you could only afford the V6 line with that head, it's not the worst thing in the world. Dyson has just nailed these things, and that's why I was so let down by the V10. But you know, this option for the V8 is still out there, so I would recommend this all day, any day to anyone. The V8 configuration. I'm just, like I said, I can't say enough good things about it. And it's just really, I just like everything about it. Except for the pre-filter, which is, I'll even show this. So yeah, so I I like everything about it. I really, like I said, the only thing negative I can say is the pre-filter, and that's in another video. But I like everything about this V8 Absolute. There's nothing, I mean, it's just better in every way compared to anything else they